Hi, I'm Doug Reeves at Creative Leadership Solutions, where we believe in evidence, passion, and results. One of the most important variables in leadership is not data analysis, it's not communication, it's not all the things that people talk about, it's trust. Kouzes and Posner are the definitive researchers on this point. In administering assessments to more than 1 million leaders over the course of decades, they found that when you're high in trust, you will be forgiven for a multitude of sins. But when you're low in trust, it doesn't make any difference how good a communicator you are, how good a data analyst you are, how much the rah-rah speeches come out. Trust is paramount. So, how do we create an environment of trust? Because the evidence shows that in most organizations, particularly hierarchical organizations, a lack of trust is built into the system. So we have to take very clear, specific actions to build trust. Here's the essence of the issue. Trustworthy leaders do what they say they'll do. Now, I know you think, well, Doug, I'm already doing that. Of course I do what I say I will do. But it's got to be obvious. They not only have to do what they say they're going to do, but they admit mistakes openly and quickly. You want a great way to start your next meeting? Say, colleagues, here's the 3 biggest bloopers I've made in the last 6 months, and here's what I learned from them. When we expect leaders to be perfect, all that means is not that they're perfect, but that they simply don't admit mistakes. We have to have a culture that is involved in learning, and learning requires mistakes and recovery from mistakes. Kids won't do that if they don't see teachers doing it. Teachers won't admit mistakes and recover from them if they don't see leaders modeling that. So acknowledge mistakes quickly and openly. Confront the conflicts between your values and actual behavior. If you have a value, for example, of mutual respect, and someone is standing up in a faculty meeting and disrespecting somebody else, you've got to call time out and address it right then. If you have a culture of engagement and learning, and somebody at a faculty meeting is holding up a newspaper deliberately disengaged, you've got to stop and call it right then. Every time you accept bad behavior, you're screaming to the entire faculty that our values don't really mean anything. Trustworthy leaders make sure that there's congruence between values and behavior. And finally, create a rhythm of trustworthiness. The rhythm goes like this: promises made, promises kept. At our last meeting, this is the first thing you say. I promised the following 3 things, and here's what I did. They know. Promises made, promises kept. Friends, I would start every department meeting. Promises made, promises kept. Every faculty meeting, every cabinet meeting, every school board meeting. Promises made, promises kept. And when we don't keep those, we're open and honest about it, and it has the conversation right front and center. So we miss this target. What do I need to do as a leader to help us make sure that we keep our promises to each other? That is the essence of trust, and it's the most important thing that you do. Thanks for listening. At Creative Leadership Solutions, we provide keynotes, workshops, coaching, and consulting. Please let us know how we can influence student achievement in your schools.